Paralympic wheelchair tennis takes center stage in Paris. Not at US Open. This year's US Open will not feature men's and women's wheelchair or quads tennis. The reason is simple. The world's best wheelchair tennis players are in Paris, competing in the Paralympics. Paralympics overlaps with US Open every 4 years. The Paralympic wheelchair tournament conflicts with the US Open. This year is no exception. While the US Open continues at the Billie Jean King Tennis Center in New York, top wheelchair players are battling it out at Stade Roland-Garros in Paris, the iconic home of the French Open. Israeli players shine in Paris. 4 Israeli athletes, Adam Berdichevsky, Guy Sasson, Sergey Lysov, and Maayan Zikri, are making headlines at the Paralympics. They represent Israel in the wheelchair tennis event, which began last Friday and will run until September 7 at Adam Berdichevsky's first Paralympic win. Adam Berdichevsky, 40, took up wheelchair tennis after losing a leg in a 2007 boating accident. He secured his first Paralympic singles victory by defeating Italy's Luca Arca 6-2, 7-5. This match marked his first singles win at the Paralympics. Debuting in Tokyo 2020 at Berdichevsky, expressed his pride in representing Israel. The win was special, especially playing in front of a crowd that made me feel at home, he said. Berdichevsky was also the Israeli delegation's flag bearer during the opening ceremony. He described the experience as amazing. Next, Berdichevsky faces Chile's Alexander Cataldo in the second round. Sergey Lysov advances in Paralympic debut. Sergey Lysov, 20, who was diagnosed with Pertus disease at age 9, also had a strong start. He defeated Brian Tapia of Chile 7-5, 6-1 in his Paralympic debut. Lysov, who immigrated to Israel from Russia in 2019, reached a career-high ranking of number 17 earlier this month. However, he faced a tough challenge in the second round, losing 6-0, 6-1 to Alfie Hewitt, the tournament's number 1 seed from Great Britain. Guy Sasson's success continues. Guy Sasson, the number 3 seed and Roland Garros quad singles champion, won his first-round match against Francisco Calef of Chile 6-2, 6-3. Sasson then advanced to the semi-finals by defeating Gregory Slade from Great Britain 6-1, 6-2. Sasson, who currently lives in Houston, Texas, said that playing at Roland Garros felt familiar and exciting. "I love the clay here and the atmosphere," he shared. Also read, Danielle Mori dead at 52. Crazy P singer passes away suddenly. Maayan Zikri's journey to the top. Maayan Zikri, 21, the only female on the Israeli team, defeated Najwa Awain of Morocco 6-3, 6-2 in her first-round match. Zikri, who lost her right foot in a water ride accident at age 10, initially played wheelchair basketball. She transitioned to tennis at age 15 and quickly rose through the ranks. Zikri is proud to represent Israel and described it as a source of pride, joy, and excitement. Israel's Parasport Center's Decade of Development. Boaz Kramer, executive director of the Israel Parasport Center, expressed pride in the athletes competing in Paris. "To have 4 wheelchair tennis players from our center at the Paralympic Games is a dream come true," Kramer said. The center has invested nearly a decade in developing a unique tennis program that honors the legacy of wheelchair tennis excellence. Kramer highlighted the significance of Adam Berdichevsky serving as the flag bearer, especially after surviving the October 7 Hamas invasion. "It was an emotional moment for all of us," he added. Paralympics 2024. Special circumstances. Roni Balatin, head of the Israeli delegation and a former Paralympic swimmer, emphasized the importance of this year's Paralympics. "These are special circumstances, and our athletes understand their unique role," he said. Balatin, who lost his leg in a minefield explosion while serving in the IDF, believes that sports can be a powerful tool for rehabilitation. Balatin praised the Israeli tennis team for its mix of experienced and young players. "The future is before them. They are a great combination," he said. Compensation for wheelchair tennis players. The United States Tennis Association (USTA) has ensured that wheelchair tennis players will not lose out financially by missing the US Open. The USTA is providing grants equivalent to prize money for players who would have participated in the US Open. $6,244,000 has been set aside for these grants, along with player per diems and hotel payments. As the US Open continues in New York, the focus of the world's best wheelchair tennis players remains in Paris. With its mix of veterans and rising stars, the Israeli team is off to a strong start, representing their country with pride and determination in challenging times.